Sammy, and I'd like to welcome you all to sewflysuniqueboutigue. It is my FlossTube channel. About cross stitch, crochet, some quilting, whatever I can get my hands onto. If you are new here, thank you so much for subscribing, and I'd love to say greetings from Road Maine. This is my little tiny itty bitty little corner of Road. And excuse the mess in this room, but I have to get in here and organize, which I haven't done for a while. And to all my old regular subscribers, thank you so much for joining me each and every week. I love you all, and I really appreciate you taking the time to sit here and watch me and my crazy. This is take two, because I went to grab something and something fell over and the camera stopped recording even though it was on pause. So it's a good thing I have everything I need right now. So let's get started. I'll start with what I got right here. This is my Wednesday stitch, or my Wednesday whip. This is Long Dog Samplers. It is the Queen of Hearts, and I got 294 stitches on this on Wednesday. And I worked up here in this corner. And once I get this corner done, I'm going to move the border down a little bit, and then I'm going to try to get, work on these flowers, work on the bird, work on, the little animals here. I'm going to try to make my way down to this thing right here and get from here down completed. It may take me a couple Wednesdays. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but it may take me a couple. I don't know. I'm working off a working copy, and every time I get a spot done, I count it, I write it down, and then I color over it, so I know it's all done. And uniquely enough, I'm using a red highlighter to do this. That's a raccoon. But yeah. So I'm going to try to work in sections all the way across. So here's how far I got. Look at that color. Oh my god, I love that color. It may look red and black, but there's like oranges and purples and reds and so on and so forth. It's a sulky, so I'm only using one strand. This is an 18 count vintage smoky white. And this was my New Year, New Start. So where New Year's Day was on a Wednesday, I'm working on this every Wednesday for the foreseeable future until it is done. I'm sitting here thinking about this, and I didn't say this before, but I might. What is your problem, man? I might turn Wednesdays into Wonderland Wednesdays, which I'll work on only Alice in Wonderland stitches or words. That might be what I do, because I've got a lot of them, and I got a bunch I want to start. And then on Wednesday we got snow, so I put 200 stitches into my Harry Potter sampler, and once I get this part done, that's as far as it goes. And then it's only a couple rows down, or a row down. So we got snow last night, and it's still snowing today, this morning. So I might just work on that. Ooh. Oh. Sorry. I might just work on that today for a couple hundred stitches, just to see what I can get done. Alright, next I worked on, I put 300 stitches into my Edgar Allan Poetry by Tiny Modernist, because this was one of the arenas for my clue game, and here is where I am. I've got, if you go up further here, it's just moon, and then I worked on these bottles, tombstones, and this branch. Finished this bottle up. I don't know if I'm going to backstitch the word poison in there, and then I gotta work on this bottle, and I think there's one more. There's one more bottle next to this one, and then there's a skeleton hanging thing. Is that a bottle or a pumpkin? No, it's a pumpkin. And then there's a skeleton hanging thingy right about here. So if this gets picked again for my WWE clue game, another anywhere from 325 to 375 stitches. Put this over here for that. Alright, the other thing that I worked on, this is my Sunday stitch. This is Cute Ghost in a Pond by Sarah Kai Aquill, charted by Stitches So Beautiful. I'm doing this on an 18 count easy guide fabric, and I started doing it in diagonals, but I changed that a little bit because I'm afraid with the diagonals I would have got too confused about where, you know, like I'm coming up on onesie twosie stitches, and so if I have like 2 stitches in one block of 10, then like this is one color and then this is another color. And I want to make sure I got them where they need to go. So what I did was I took my diagonals, and it took me a little bit, but I did it. Oh, come on. Sorry for the crinkle. I did do it, and I got in 800 stitches of 939. If you are part of the Stitches So Beautiful Facebook page, I post this every Friday, and I always get new comments. I post it to a couple of different groups this time, and one of the comments I got was, I don't know if I could do all that black. And I said, well, it's a lot, but it's actually 939. But we'll see how it goes. You know. But yeah. So what I'm doing is when I do a block, I feather every other stitch. And that's something that I learned from Alara. She has a FlossTube, and she's major full coverage stitcher. In fact, a lot of the people that I watch are major full coverage stitching, and I'm finding that I really like it. So I did 800 stitches here, and I have so many little things though that I can't just go to full coverage. I need to have little ones, or medium ones, or whatever, because doing huge blocks of colors like that 939, believe it or not, it takes a lot out of you. I never thought I would say that, but it does, because you're only looking at the same color for, you know, 300 or 400 stitches, however many you do a day. and that going to be a focus piece for the month of February, I really need to get 2,800 stitches in it. I have 1,400 right now. But I'm going to try to get more than that. I'm going to try to get the 2,800 stitches in it. So that's like 100 stitches a day. Or, if I work on it a weekend, that would be 700 stitches a week. So I might work on it on the weekends, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and get 700 stitches in those 3 days. If I only get it done in one day, hey, all the more power to me. But 700 stitches, you know, for what, 3.5 weeks should be close enough. And if I do extra, I do extra. Let's see. Where's my calendar? There it is. So there's 1, 2, 3. So if I did 700 stitches a week, it's 2,100. I want 28. So by the 28th, I did another 700 stitches, which I think is doable. I'm gonna try anyway. So we'll see. So yeah. Anyway, so I did also. This was another WWE clue. So I got 300 stitches done on. Oh, come on. Anyway. My Queen of Hearts by Celtic Rose Needle Art. I love her. I think she's so amazing. Absolutely amazing. There's a lot of black, but that's okay. Hey, if I can do 939, I can do black. If I can do anchor white, I can do black. Because anchor white is awful. Alright, so here it is. I got 300 stitches. So I kind of had to frog this out as much as I could, and I have to re-add it. And then I finished this one over here, and I started trying to get, you know, the black fill-in going for the right over here. And then I finished working this part, and I have to get up here and work some of this. I want to work, what I want to do is I want to get a little bit of black done, and then move on to some color. Get a little bit more black done. You know, do maybe 100-200 stitches in black, and then the next time I pick it up, I do 100 or 200 stitches in different colors. That's how I want to do it. We'll see how that goes. So there's that, and I did get 300 stitches in that. And I did this Thursday? And then I forgot to have my daughter check Thursday night when she got home. And so I asked her last night, because she's, next weekend, she is, well, I'll talk about that. Alright, so, next. I did work on my mush gloom. I have a picture of it on my phone, but I don't think I need it. I did over 600 stitches in 2 days to make up for a few days that I missed. And that's how I do things, you know. Like today when I work on this, if I work on it, I'll do 200 or 300 stitches and call it a day. Or Now tomorrow I'll do 400 stitches again just to make up, because it's 200 stitches per, or 100 stitches per. Whatever, however many stitches I want to do. As long as I try to work on it daily, because this is one of my 25 and 25 finishes. So I want to kind of get him finished and then work on the geometric mousse, and then I can spin my wheel and work on another one. So, I also have a new start. I finally took advantage of my new start because I earned by finishing Frank and Elvira Gobelstein and John Adams, or the Adams family. I earned a new start, but I waited until yesterday to actually do it. This is Nocturnal Messenger. There we go. There it is. This is from Luthien Arts. I can't remember the artist that did it, but they charted it. It's not very big. It's only 100 by 300. 100 wide by 300 long. So it's approximately 9 by 20. I'm doing this on 18 count, easy guide, and I've got a good chunk of the left corner done. So, and I worked on this for a little bit this morning. I've got 539 stitches, and I'm at 1.80%. Yay! Okay, so this is what it looks like. What I've got done. Look at that. I love the colors. I really do. I'm a little iffy about a couple of them, but now that I've seen all 3 or 4 of them together, I think it's going to be okay. Yeah. So there's that. Now, make sure I got everything that I wanted to say again done. Yep. Okay. So now, stash. This is my fabric of the month. It is Forbidden Fiber Company 18 count vanilla cream. I like it. I think it's a pretty color. I really do. This is one of the only things I'm keeping other than buying floss. And if I ended up having to buy excuse me, some 18 count for the full coverage that I'm starting this month. That came up on my wheel. So, other than that, and occasionally, I also got this, the Spring Cross Stitch magazine. I looked through it briefly. I was going to try to record yesterday, but things didn't work out that way. But they're doing a series on these. This is the spring one, and then they have summer, fall, and winter. The winter one is right here. Now, keep in mind, I'm not a sampler person. In fact, I really don't like all this alphabet thing. But I do like this part. Yes. And I do like the flowers on top. So I don't know if I want to get rid of all this and bring a couple of the flowers down a little bit. I don't know. Or I just might do the whole thing. I don't know yet. I might not even do it at all. I like it, but I don't think I like it that much. This one I really like. Gnome Saying. I really like this one. And this is done in an 18 count jade. And this one I really think I might do. Because look at the little frog. He's cute. And I love gnomes. I don't know, but it's a new thing. Goes right up there with Alice in Wonderland and Creepy Stitching and Nightmare Before Christmas. There was something else. Oh, this one. This is called Quaker Posies. You know me and my Quakers. And this is done on a 14 count Summer Afternoon Ada from We Will Die For You. And it's done with Weeks Dye Works Meadow floss. I like it. I really like it. So that might be a potential. There's something else I saw in here. No, not the birds. Look back here. Oh, 47. It's this little tulip here. And this is done on a 11 by 11 piece of 28 count pixie dust Lugana. And it's done with Valdani's indigo painting. I really like that. It's very pretty. I'm not a flower person. And I'm not about to do a Bisconian. I have no interest. Let's see what else. Okay. 58. I'm going too far up, but that's okay. I'll get back to it. This one is a Halloween stitch. It's called Beneath the Skeleton Moon. Look at that. That is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's done on a 28 count pansy casual linen from Picture This Plus. It's 87 high by 72 wide. And it's from artwork adapted for cross stitch by Les Petits Croix de Lucie. That is beautiful. Okay, where is this last one? There's just a few that I really, really like. And this one gets me. This one, I don't know why, but I love it. This is by X Free Stitch. It's on a 16 pound white Ada. And it's done in DMC. It's a lot of DMC in this little bird. But he's very cute, and I love the little up at the top. This thing right here, a little. I love it. This is definitely a possibility when I get around to it. got many, many, many other things to stitch first. Okay, so that's all my haul. All my haul. Sorry that took a little bit longer than I expected, but it's all my haul. So, for my, this is my February stitch tracker. This way. And as you can see, I have my focus of the midwinter mushroom, the geomoose, autumn quaker, good dog, red fox, which I'll show you a picture of in a few minutes, the frosty forest raccoon cabin, my stitch of words, the nocturnal messenger, red small or ornament, the queen of hearts, and I have picked out the Wednesdays that I'm supposed to do that, if I have any gift stitching, and any WWE clues for my game. Now, you saw the midwinter mushroom. I did not bring in the geometric moose. That one hopefully won't take that long because it's almost, I think I only have the bottom of the belly and a couple of feet, legs and feet. So I might look into that one this weekend. I don't know. Next weekend, I don't think I'm going to get a lot done because my daughter has a play that starts Friday the 7th. And it goes from Friday the 7th to the 8th and the 9th. So. And it's going to be, she's going to have some late nights this week. So, it's cool. I think a couple nights she doesn't get home till like 8:30. Because they're doing Tech Week or something like that with the play. Alright, so I have 300 stitches. I think I wrote this down. For my WWE. I can find it. Oh, there it is. So I did the first one was Shawn Michaels, who is the wrestler, Sister Abigail, and the Owls. I showed that last week. Then the other day I did Shawn Michaels, Superman Punch, Poetry. Wrong. And then the other day, Thursday, I did Shawn Michaels, Tombstone, Queen of Hearts. Nope. So this time, I've kept Shawn Michaels' card out because I know that's the wrestler. The Pedigree and She Mad Had Her Dreams. So, I need to do 300 stitches. Excuse me. On She Mad Had Her Dreams. And I'm pretty happy about that one. I'm not sure if I did the Gothic Light as one as well, but I do know I did this one. I can't remember what I did. I can't even remember half the wrestlers I did, because I did 3 sets of 12. So, yeah. So here's my starting point. This is done on a 16 count touch of gray, I believe, or blue twilight, or something to that effect. So I'm going to finish working up on the hat here. I'm going to finish the cattail, hopefully. I know I need to work on the face, but I think I'm going to move over this way and work on some of the mushrooms. So whatever I get done in 300 stitches is whatever I get done in 300 stitches. Then I'll check with my daughter and see if it's right and take it from there. Okay. The other thing is I need to, I think I have it on here, start my Christmas Quaker, which is, where are you? There we go. Hopefully you can see that. But that's the Christmas Quaker, and I need 1,400 stitches in that. The other thing I need to work on is, where are you? Have I lost you? I don't think so. That's Winter. It's Alice. Ooh, I'm gonna work on that one. Well, where in the heck did it go? Come on, where are you? Oh, right there. Okay. Yeah. Can't see it. Oh, there we go. I think that might do it. Yeah. There we go. There's part of it anyway. But yeah, that's the Thanksgiving Quaker, and I need to put in 1,288 stitches. Yep. And then we have Good Dog, which is right here. It's by the Blue Flower. It is on an 18 count Forbidden Fiber Company putty. And I already have over 1,000 stitches in this. So I've worked on it twice. And I did 500 stitches each time. Because I can usually get 500 stitches done in a day. If not more. But so here it is. I have some fill in. I am not using the Fancy Floss. I'm using the DMC conversion. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on some more of the border, which is these things here. Because going down the side we have 1, 2, and then 2 more. And we have 1, 2, and 1 more. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Never mind. Or work on the dog or the house or something. I don't know. We'll see. I never know until I look at it and say, okay, I'll count on this one. So 500 stitches of that. And then the next thing, you know about that I work on the Cute Ghosts, or Cute Ghost. 1, 2, 200 per day. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll just do a weekend. Got 3 weekends, I can get 2,100 stitches in, and then we can do another 7 at some point. Alright. I gotta figure out the Frosted Forest Raccoon Cabin, but I'll deal with that another week. Nocturnal Messenger, maybe work on it a couple days a week. I don't know, we'll see. Red is, oh, my challenges. My stitchy words this month are Valentine, Groundhog, Heart, and Chocolate. So, if you want to join me, all you have to do is send in a picture of whatever it is you're working on, what letter it's for, and 100 stitches per letter. And if you work on all 4, you can do what I do and give yourself $1 and bank it. So every month you get $4. Okay? And if you want to do the same thing with the, the other challenge I have going, which is Color by Stitch, which is my version of Color by Numbers. I give you a color for the month, and then I give you a prompt, and you fit what you can fit in that prompt, and it's going to be at least 200 stitches, before and after pictures, and you send it to my Facebook group, just like you do the Stitch Words. My Facebook group is sewflysuniqueboutigue Facebook group, and the challenges are up there in the event page on Facebook if you're part of that. Excuse me. And that's what I do. I post 4 words on each event, on my events for the Stitch Word, and I post the color and the prompt for Color by Stitch. So the color for February is red, and the prompt is stitch something that is a small or an ornament and get at least 200 stitches or 2 hours done. Now I don't know how many stitches I get in an hour. I really don't. So I just count as I go. If I'm working on a block of color, when that thread is done in that color, I'll count however many stitches on either my pattern paper or my paper, and I'll write it down in a little book that I keep next to me. I have this little tiny notebook that I keep next to me with the name of the whip and how many stitches I'm supposed to get. She Mad Had Her Dreams 1000. And I try to work on it until I get that, those stitches in. So anyway, there's that. And then Autumn Quaker I need to work on. Yes, my Autumn Quaker I need to work on. I did not put my other 2 on there. I probably should, but I didn't. Because I think Autumn's going to be my Quaker of the month. I think. I might work a couple 100 stitches, maybe a couple of days, I don't know. And you are right there. Probably won't be able to see this one either. Can I put it back here? Nope. There it is. That's some of it anyway. But you've seen it before. So I'm gonna maybe do a motif a week, or maybe 2 motifs a week. I don't know. We'll see. And then my Full coverage, new start. Now, this one, I am going to be blaming on Beth, the steadfast teacher. She enabled me to get this. So I'm like, ugh. Okay. So this is what I did. This is called the Red Fox, and it's by Lady Mystique Art, I think, and it's charted by Stitches So Beautiful. Here it is. Oh, there it is. That's a better picture. Now you understand why I need all the black. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to start Red Fox. And we're going to try to get 1,500 stitches done for this month. So I have 2 focus full coverages and 2 focus to the finish, plus a focus Quaker, plus starting the Christmas Quaker, working on the Thanksgiving Quaker, Autumn Quaker, which I think put 800 stitches into. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. And then I think the smalls or ornaments that I will work on for red this week are crit ornaments. And Grinching. Hello. Yep, and those are both 200 stitches. Now, for my stitch a word, I usually try to work on them, you know, simultaneously. So if I have something out for an O, I'll do all the O's in every word. If I have something out for the E, I will do all the words. You know, there's 4 E's, do 400 stitches on something that starts with an E or the designer has an E name or something to that effect, or it has something in it that starts with an E. So since the words are Valentine, Groundhog, Heart, and Chocolate, I think since Valentine has 2 E's, yes, and Chocolate has an E, and Heart has an E, so it's 3 E's. Okay, stitch a word. Work on E, which I think is 300. Hold on a minute. Where'd my book go? Oh. Alright, let's see. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's letter E, 400. Let's see. Work on letter O, 400. And let me do something here to make it a little bit easier. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then work on the letter N. Which is 300. So that's 1,100 stitches right there. I think I can do that. Yeah, I think so. Let's see. I have a tentative plan. I wrote down a little bit of what I wanted to work on. Alright, the other thing that I wanted to do was I had a gift that of 2 patterns. One was the Gobblesteins, and the code word for that was Jelly Roll. And the other one was the Addams Family by Plum Street Sampler, which was Pumpkin. 2 people commented. So, Claudia used the word Jelly Roll. So Claudia, you will be receiving the Gobblesteins from RETM. Yay! Good for you. And Hilltop Stitcher, I think her name is, please email me your mailing address to, I will put my email address in the box below, because you use the word pumpkin and I want to send you out the Addams Family pattern. They're both been slightly used, but gently. They're still in very, very good condition. So I hope you do that. So other than that, I don't have anything to give away this week. When I do, I will let you know. I'm having a few ideas about giveaways. I just have to implement them. And I already told you about my daughter's play in her lateness, and that is about it as far as my life is concerned. Other than not really feeling all that great. But other than that, that's everything. So, thank you all for joining me this week. I really appreciate it. And keep on stitching on, everybody. Bye.